So, first of all, I'd like to thank the people of Kumasi for creating such an incredible atmosphere, and I have no doubt that the fact that we scored the goal as late as what we did was a factor for the crowd that we had. So I think a big thank you from myself and obviously all the players. I thought we started the game well, and sometimes in this game you have to get your goal or your goals in when you are having your better period in the game. Probably the disappointment is that when we came out at second half, we wasn't able to, I think, replicate what we did in the first half. And the difficulty becomes, if you haven't scored and you don't have a lead, the game becomes open. And when the game becomes open, it can go either way. So I think we had enough opportunities in the opposition box, but of course if we don't score them goals, it puts pressure on ourselves. And I thought we were up against a good and very well organised Angola team. But credit to the team and the players that showed great spirit and determination. And I think when I was here a few days ago, it's a win, and that's the most important thing.
Right. Okay. Your name, media house, please.
I'm Franklin Ghanamansport.com. Coach, this is your first official game as the manager. I would like to know from the three departments of our team, the defense, midfield, and attack, where lies our strength and where lies our weaknesses going into the second leg with Angola?
I don't think it's about strengths and weaknesses, because there are two categories: you attack and you defend. You defend as a team and you attack as a team. What's the area that our game is all about scoring goals, and even when you are not at your best, when at least you score, it can take the pressure off of the team, and unless you do that, it gives the opposition a lot of encouragement, and it becomes a more difficult game. It becomes a more even game. So I don't think it's a question of the good parts of a game and the bad parts of a game. It's about improving, I think, our general play. And I think going into the next game, I would like us to, our overall game, if I'm looking at our overall game today, I think certainly if our overall game today is better, then certainly we won't give ourselves as many problems as what we did today.
Chris, my name is Achita Mampo. I work with Asasi Radio. Watching the game, it was difficult to make sense of what we wanted to do. So I thought I would ask you what you set out your team to do when they had the ball, what the game plan was about, and why we played the way we did.
I think the game plan is always about formation. So if you see the formation that we played, which was in effect 4-2-3-1, which is two midfield players that you think can dictate the patterns of play of the game and the tempo of the game. And I thought we started really well this way. I thought Partey played some wonderful balls behind, and we had good opportunities. So this is how we want to play in this formation. Fullbacks that can get forward, get into obviously offensive areas, and have good link between the midfield and Kudos, to allow us to get through the thirds and play in the opposition's half. For that, you need good distribution of the ball, and you need a certain amount of quality on the ball. And probably we just lacked a little bit of that in phases. I thought we had good possession, good percentage of possession, but we probably just didn't make enough of it. So I think around the way that we wanted to play, there were some pluses, particularly I think in the first half, but probably we wasn't able to maintain that in the second half.
Right, so